guys, it's Avery, and I thought I would make another video on things that I missed from America while I was over in Italy. Now, there's some things when you leave home and go to a faraway place that you kind of just expect to miss, like your family, your pets, maybe like a certain type of food or your own language, but there were actually a few things that I missed from my own country that kind of shocked me. Just kind of weird stuff. Things that you just take for granted on a daily basis. The first thing that I missed from America, and this is really weird, is just clear road signage and yellow lines on the roads. I just kind of took that for granted every day when I was at home, but when you get to Italy, there are no really like clear lanes. Where I'm from, there's like two yellow lines, and that kind of indicates this lane and this lane, and you've got, you know, opposite flowing traffic. Well, in Italy on the streets, it's a little more clear on the interstates, but they just have little white dashy sort of lines, and that's supposed to indicate a lane, but people just kind of do whatever they want. Road signage, I mean, for the most part, I kind of joked with my family, but I was like, generally, if it's something with a slash through it, it means don't do this, don't go that way. We got in a little bit of trouble. We were following the GPS one night around Sorrento. I swear, that thing was trying to get us killed pretty much every day that we used it. But anyway, she takes us down a road, or we thought it was a road. It was actually more like an alleyway, but it's a little four-door car. Considered a small car in America. Over there, it was almost like an SUV, because the Fiats and stuff are seriously no bigger than like your kitchen table, and the Vespas and stuff. So we went down this alley and it started getting smaller and smaller. It was a lot like Willy Wonka. Our side mirrors touched each side of this road, this alleyway, and we were like, crap, what are we gonna do? This little Italian lady comes by and she's like kind of scooching past the car, and she, like as much as she can, and she was like, you don't go this way. And we're like, yeah, thanks for that now. Like, we were dumb Americans and we didn't follow the sign, but then again, it was the GPS's fault. She's honestly trying to kill us. I didn't like her. We just barely managed to get up to like a doorway to where my husband Tim and my grandfather Poppy could get out, and they had to guide my dad on each side. He had to fold the mirrors in. It was that close. And they were shining their iPhone, like the light, and you couldn't even see it. They were like, it's an inch. You've got an inch on this side. I didn't realize how much I would miss just like road signs and yellow lines in the road. Okay, so the second thing I missed about America, and maybe, you know, it's different where you live, but a lot of times, I mean, people smoke around here, but not quite as much as they did in Italy. In Europe, I just feel like smoking is so much more of a, maybe a social thing, but we would go in and out of like cafes and you would just walk like straight into people's cigarette smoke. So, you know, that can happen where I'm from too, but it's generally, people don't smoke so much like right outside of a place, at least if they're nice people. Another thing that I missed from America while I was in Italy was just casual clothes. Like, you don't even realize, like, Italians dress very well. Like, I'd always heard that Italians have great taste in shoes, and I can report that that is true. Everyone over there is always dressed like to the nines. Just really well, really nice, and in America I feel like we're a little more casual sometimes. You know, I wore a dress and stuff sometimes in certain places, and I still felt underdressed, which was very weird for me. Like, when I wear a dress at home, it's like people just, I don't know what it is, they're like, they think you put in more effort, but really it's like, it's just one piece of clothing, it's not that hard. But you tend to automatically feel overdressed at home, whereas over there it's not as even of a playing field. The fourth thing that I missed from America, and this is such a this is such a me thing, but honestly, chicken. More specifically, Chick-fil-A, because, you know, over there they eat a lot of veal, they eat corniglia, which is rabbit, and I have a pet rabbit, so I was like, no, not doing that. Fish, but a lot of times they just don't eat chicken over there. But when we got back, our first meal back in America was actually Chick-fil-A. We first walked into this Chick-fil-A on the outskirts of Atlanta, Georgia, because that's where we flew into. The smell, oh my gosh, the smell hit me and it was like, ah! It was just so funny. It was just like fried chicken, waffle fries. Yes, I'm home. Chicken, man, that's like the meat of America. That's what we put in everything. We eat it, and for better or for worse, that's just something that I missed. Number 5. This is actually a little more on the healthy side, but I really missed vegetables and our salads here. Typically, when we would go out to eat and order in Italy, it was what you would expect a lot of times, pasta. They bring you bread, there's fish and stuff, but they really don't have that many vegetables. I mean, sometimes they'll have them, you know, everything's a la carte. But I really missed like broccoli and carrots. The salads in Italy are very weird. They're very different from anything that I usually have at home. They're iceberg lettuce, which I'm kind of like spinach or arugula. I'm kind of picky, but usually their salads consist of salad, the base. Then you have some tomato on there and some onion and some carrots, and then they just use balsamic or olive oil, just very light dressings. So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed honey mustard. I just really missed like being able to like customize and make my own salad. And I miss vegetables. 6th thing that I missed from America while I was gone would probably have to be Wi-Fi, or just having like reliable internet. I mean, I really didn't miss it that much because we were out doing a bunch of stuff and seeing a bunch of stuff, but when you did need it to like check on a bill or something at home or anything, it was kind of frustrating. I would stand outside of cafes or like McDonald's desperately, and I'd be like, huh, I have a signal. The Wi-Fi in Italy is kind of developing. 7th thing that I missed was just American money. Here is a €5 note, and I don't know, at first when I got these euros around Christmas, they kind of reminded me of Monopoly money, because I was like, ooh, it's so colorful and pretty. But I did get used to using it. But I did miss American money because our money doesn't go as far over there right now. Like, the euro is worth way more than our money, so when we had to exchange, the exchange rate was not quite what we would have hoped, but it worked. But for instance, like if you wanted to get 100 euros right now, at least, it would work up to being like about 120, 130 American dollars, so you're not quite getting as much. I miss seeing old George Washington on the dollar bill when I go buy a coffee. Anyways, those are a few things that I missed while I was overseas. You never really know what you're gonna miss till you leave your own country and everything that you know behind. But some of them are silly, some of them are pretty normal. But anyways, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more traveling and thrifted related content. So I guess until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.